Hi everybody, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you? How is it where you are? Hope you're doing fine. Alhamdulillah, this is Ashuurah Mutale. My name is Ashuurah Mutale. And what's new where you are? Well, it's been a while ever since I appeared live on Facebook for my Facebook shows, but subhanallah, yes, lots of them going on. And praise be to the Almighty, alhamdulillah, that He has enabled me make it today. Yes, that is what really, really matters. What do I have today? This is what do men really want? It's such a great pleasure to have you all around. Jazakallah khair for always being here, for always waiting for me. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the love. Thank you for just being kind and understanding because, just as humans, we all have our imperfections, the flaws, and whatever, but you're always there, subhanAllah. And conditionally, that really, really makes it count. And yes, this is the reason why I am still here, subhanAllah, and still in action. My beloved brothers and sisters, wherever you are, please don't forget to click on the like button. Don't forget to share this video. Don't forget to leave your comments in the comment section. Remember, two heads are always better than one. And for this show, Ask Ashuurah Mutale, this is to help ourselves become better people every day. Is how can we live yet a happy life, subhanallah. You know how many things we are going through out there in different situations. Wherever we are, we go through different we have different issues. We go through different kinds of things in life, subhanallah. And I do thank those who give me the authority, who authorize me to air this live, because as much as you think, as much as you might think that you are the only one who is facing what you're facing, subhanallah, you can never know how many people are going through what you're going through. So when you give me the authority to put this live, to air this live, it helps out a million people out there. And you will never know what this video might do to someone out there. Someone has had the opportunity to, but into the hands of someone who's been waiting for this. And yes, this might count lots and lots. Okay, let's not just waste time. Show my beloved sister, you're here, Rabogo Mariam, yes, Jazakallah khair. And yeah, you're calling on some other sister, you're calling on Azam Namayanja in study. Why so many I can mention you all, but just know that I do love you all for the sake of Allah, and I really do appreciate for all your support and love. Let's get straight to the point. What do men really want? In other words, do men really know what they want? Subhanallah. Why did I really have to come up with this question or this theme? It's simply because I've been getting lots of messages in my inbox. I told you these questions come from people. It's just that their identity is being withheld. Yes, for privacy matters. Many sisters do wonder. I'm telling you, they are wondering. They are so stressed out there. They just don't know what to do. They are so confused over what to do. Subhanallah. They're all like, do men really, really know what they want? What do really men want? Subhanallah. That is a big question. It's hanging. So many sisters are wondering. We are confused because you confuse us. When I talk about you, of course, I'm talking about you, the brothers. Yes, do you really, really know what you want? Okay, my dear ones, first of all, what we should know is that before we are generalizing, meaning, are we asking for all the men? First of all, before we think of generalizing, we should know that not all men should be put in this one category. Okay, so for these four categories, the first category of men, yes, they know what they want. These men know what they want. They 100%. with women, okay, in relationships, when I talk about, first of all, in Islam, we're not teaching anything outside Islam because, first of all, as we know in Islam, there's nothing like courtship. So when I talk about do men know, I'm talking about the married men and those men who marry. Some sisters think they're doing all what they can, they are putting in all their effort to impress their men, but still the men do not. Okay, the first category, men, yes, they do know what they want, but they tend to be so rigid, they tend to be wanting it 100% perfect. No more, no less. So with these men, they marry the women thinking they really got what they wanted, but then when they reach there are some traits that they don't think really suits what they wanted. I told you they want it 100% perfect. No more, no less. So this is where the problem comes in. You try all that you can, but he actually does not even think you are closer to wanting to get what he thinks he wants. Well, though he might be having a ride, but remember, my beloved brothers, is that we're being told that if you get at least 6% out of 10, 6 out of 10 tries in a woman, say Alhamdulillah, because you can never find a 100% perfect woman. We're just humans, we can never be 100%. Allah who is infallible. But for as long as anyone in person and woman is a human, yes, they can never be 100%. So we are being told if you ever get at least 6 out of 10, say Alhamdulillah, and you will work upon the other remaining 4 as you move on. Well, you can't guarantee that you will get even the remaining 4, subhanallah. Yes, but at least you have gotten at least a 6 out of 10. The other category of men are these confused men. They do not know whether they really want what they think they want. Yes, these are the men who do not know whether they want what they think they want. How? They think of something or someone or some traits in a woman and they think they want these traits. But actually when they get those traits of those women, they actually get confused. They feel like maybe she's not good enough, maybe that's not what I really wanted. Because trust me, there are those blessed people that get what they really, really, really what you God blesses you for what you pray for, subhanAllah. You again begin to wonder, was this really the one that I wanted? Was this really? So these are the confused men to another because they are not sure or they really do not know whether what they want is what they want. That is the second category. The other category of men are these men who just do not know what they want. Subhanallah. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Yes, they just don't know what they want. When they get the good women, they just don't want them. When they are treated good, they just take the women for granted. When they are, they are just there. They don't know what they want. Yes, and this is what is making the situation so worse. Making sisters, so many sisters out there think that they don't know what they want. Actually, so many sisters feel like, subhanAllah, what can we do? They are so confused over what to do. They are so tired. They think men are so complicated. They think men are so hard to be impressed. And yes, this is eating us up. This is destroying us. This is destroying the innocent souls. For those when they get there, these are the men that when And they are so blessed that they get good women. Yes, they are good women, subhanallah. They are those innocent, good Muslims really, ready to settle down, ready to make a family, ready to be wives, but they have been devastated. They have been heartbroken. They have to be a woman. Is it a cast to even get married? It's because you are confusing them. When I talk about you, I told you right from the beginning, I'm talking to you, the brothers. Well, the fourth category, this is the players. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. All these traits in men are really so bad. These are the with and how many women they've married. They even count them off like, I don't know. When I talk about the players, these are the men who find no difficulty in marrying and divorcing as they wish. They will divorce even when there is no issue. Subhanallah. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. But this is worst. This is one of the worst traits in a man. When you think it's okay to marry and divorce anytime, yes, these are the players. Remember, I told you in Islam there's nothing like courtship, so I'm not talking about the boyfriend and the girlfriend thing. No matter whatever that we might get addressing, that I'll get addressing, I'm talking to the married people. So these men actually, they get married or they marry for the wrong reasons. That is for maybe sexual desires, maybe physical attraction. And so remember, when they reach there, they marry before even thinking. These are the players. They marry even before thinking. I'm telling you, whether you like it or not, you will fall for a player. My beloved sisters, no matter who you are, because he will do just anything to convince you. They train themselves, because I can tell that there could be a place that trains. They train them. They are good at being smart. These are players, yes, they will convince you that you are the queen of their hearts and they will win you off. But so unfortunate, when you get there, my beloved sisters, you might get, the startle. Yes, the greatest surprise of your life, subhanAllah. He will turn out to be the absolute man that you married. And so he will, they divorce with no reasons. They find no difficulty in divorcing. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un, because divorce is one of the most disliked acts by Allah. If you ever follow the conditions of divorce, trust me, it's like Allah didn't ever want anyone to divorce, because for all those conditions of divorce will definitely marry at their convenience and divorce just at any time they feel like they're tired of you, and so they've seen someone else better than you. So those are the players. So my beloved sisters, yes, what do men really want? Some of the people got confused, with this theme. When I said, what do really men want? They thought I was here to stipulate out what men really want. SubhanAllah, trust me. If you ever ask me what men really want, I have no idea. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. I really can't lie to you. As a woman, and there are lots of innocent souls out there. There are lots of single mothers. There are lots of crying women going through a lot in the name of the men not knowing what they want, in the name of the confused men, in the name of the players for men, in the name of, subhanallah, inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un, especially in this, in this era. I don't know what's eating people up, and Yes, wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. That is from Brother Perimeter Juma. And then my beloved sister, yes, all the way from the US, subhanAllah, it's not a morning where I am, it is actually evening. Alhamdulillah, you just said a good morning, my beautiful sister. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it's a good evening where you are, that is you. Hello, Kyle, for appearing here. And Brother Shaban Sevendoji, yes, really? Yes, exactly. I'm a voice to the voiceless. There's so many sisters out there who are crying, they are suffering, they are stressing. Sisters who want to tear their hair off, they want to hang in the name of the confused men. Yes, what do men really want? In other words, I'm not curious about what really men want because trust me, I do not know what men want. I'm a woman, subhanallah, but I do not know what men want because it's so confusing. You do stress us. You are, you everything is just so complicated. You're too hard to be impressed. It's not that we are complaining, but that is the fact, subhanallah. So many sisters talk to me and they are like, Ashuurah, I've done everything. I've really done wants me. I am there anytime he needs me. In everything. I mean in everything. And I believe you do understand when I say in everything. Because yes, in everything. I do take good care of him. I've given him children. I do love him. I shower him with the love. But subhanallah, what can I do? They are crying. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Well, before we get we shouldn't generalize that all men are the same, my beloved sisters. I told you, I do love you so much, my beloved sisters. And yes, every time I think about my beloved Muslims, my brains get boiling. But reality has to be, okay? So let's stop generalizing that all men are the same. No, not all men are the same. Well, there are equally good men. There are equally good men, my beloved sisters. And yes, when you get a good man, this is a golden treasure from Allah. This is a precious gift from Allah that you should be thankful for every day. Simply say Alhamdulillah, because not every woman is blessed with a good husband. Yes. And you know what happens when Allah blesses us with granted? Some of the men are that good that they are so loving, so caring. They appreciate when you do for them something. They are there. But I'm telling you, I've also got many scenarios. I've witnessed many women who have good husbands, but they take them for granted. And not until they lose them is when they will realize that actually Allah had blessed them with a golden treasure. My beloved sisters, we should learn to appreciate what Allah gives us. Sometimes we are so complaining. I told you, my beloved sisters, a fly that loves you is the one that falls in your wound, simply because it wants you to cover up that wound so that it will not get any germs. Call it tetanus. So I'll prick right in your eyes because we have to open our eyes. They're only humans. They can't be perfect. Yes. Forgetting that these men actually also need some space. Sometimes they need space. We expect too much. And what really brings You know those soap operas, how they mislead us. So you just feel like, subhanallah, that's true love. You think like your man is giving you lace. You think like your man is not loving you. Simply because you are watching over fairy tale telemundo thing, you know, those soap operas. They are also good at misleading us. Actually, we forget that these men go out there to hunt for food. The whole household is at his business transactions to do. He has so many things, he has customers, he has so many things going on. But then all we think about is the love, them pampering us all the time. Sometimes these men are going through hassles. They are facing so many things. And then we expect that Telemundo love that we watch on a daily basis, which is not going to happen, my beloved sisters. Sometimes I feel and think we are just being selfish. Yes, we complain a lot. So, yes, not all men are the same. Even when we find pleasure in stating that, in describing all the men being the same, there are equally some good men. SubhanAllah, I told you, when Allah blesses you with a good man, He has given you a grand prize. This is like winning a lottery. Yes, this is like winning a lottery. So they love them, that they are there for them, they care for them, that He's Bobo. Anytime you want him, you actually think like you've got it all. You are at the top of the world. You think you are the greatest queen. You think you are the goddess. And so you will do all sorts of craps, and you like it or not, he will lose interest in you. And once a man starts to pull out, it will be so difficult to get him back, I'm telling you. Because as much as you might think that you are a goddess, trust me, there are so many beautiful girls out there just waiting for your man. Remember the range between men and women. The women are 4 times more than the men. Did you know that? So trust me, no matter how much you might be beautiful, yes, he might drop out eventually. And when he drops out, the queen, because you're the only queen anyway, yes, there could be some other queens out there who are just waiting for him. When he eventually gets another queen and drops out, that's when we start complaining that men do not know what they want. Okay, the other thing is, we are still on who to be blamed over this. What do men really want? Or do men even know what they want? I don't know. What should I really say? Only Allah knows best. You are gentlemen to other people's women, and yet monsters to your own women. You will find a brother who is just like a lion in his home. Had we to follow the example of our beloved Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, the way he treated his wives, the way he played with his wives, the way he conducted himself in the home. Islam stipulates everything. I told you, Islam is life, it's love, it's peace, it's truth, it's light. Islam is tolerant, it's welcoming. Well, the aspect of it being life, it tells everything about life. Islam teaches how and the whens, the how to do what, the do's and don'ts. Subhanallah. Everything got to do with marriage is just stipulated out there. And how can we treat ourselves as partners in marriage? How should a man behave? And we are being reckoned to follow the footsteps, to copycat our beloved Prophet, subhanallah. Had we to behave the way our beloved, great mothers of this ummah, the way they used to, the kinds of, the the kinds of the Aisha radiallahu anha, the kinds of Khadija, plus so many others, Ya Rabbi. The beloved wives of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, I believe we could have the most harmonious families. And my beloved brothers, had you too, you just copycat the way our beloved Prophet used to treat his wives. He used to play with them. There's no harm with them. You know. Women and yet gentlemen out there to other people's women. That is too bad. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Yes, my dear ones, sure I'll get ready now. Let me just get this done. So my beloved brothers and oh yeah, brothers, I was still talking to you, my beloved brothers. Please, let's try. Okay, this is how you get the women confused. They keep wondering, what do men really want? Do they even know what they want? What should we do? Because we have tried it all. I have tried to be this. I'm there for him. I've given him kids. I have done this, but he still does not see this. He does not appreciate this. So, my dear ones, yes, brothers, this is a piece of advice that goes out to you. Please, we have that big figure, the exemplary big figure, our beloved Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Try reading about him, how he behaved with his families. Yes, with his wives, his children. Yes, this will make it count. This will help out. Being a monster, a lion, yes, everyone knows you're the king in the house. Everyone knows you are, okay, you are, I don't know, you are the head because you are the father, you are the husband. But please also try to be a friend to your wife. Try to be friends with your children, because this is a way of bringing up, loving, understanding children. Yes, be their friends in a good way. Let them know that Papa is there. Papa is there. We can talk to Papa, and not being, there. But living room, they all leave. Every people fall down. People run to the bedrooms and they get hiding. Subhanallah. And yet, this is the same men, when they get out of their homes, subhanallah, everyone thinks they are great, kind, loving men or people. But your own families, inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. So who is to be blamed for what do men really want? I told you, let's not generalize. There are equally good men, alhamdulillah. Though too bad to be true, some of these men actually go in, they are not that blessed. They marry, I won't say wrong characters, but it's just, I think it's just something common or something inevitable that when someone is too good, then the other partner tends to take them for granted. Because even the women, my beloved sisters, have really tried. Yes, they really do try. They really do all they can in the name of keeping their marriages. There are also good sisters out there ready to settle. Yes, credits go out to the good men, those men who know what they want, those men who understand that actually a woman is their companion. This is another breed and not a slave. Those men who do not expect too much from a woman, they are not so demanding. Those men who give, exceptions for their women, they do understand. At least when something is not done, losses. And the minute you there's no way or simple way, something that is just normal, they will not understand. There are men who don't take any no's. There are men who want a yes, yes woman all the time, whether it hurts you, whether it inconveniences you, or that he needs. He's the man in the house, and so you have to agree to just everything that he tells you, which is not right. This is not Islam. Well, alhamdulillah, Islam teaches us to be submissive to our husbands, but some people are taking it on a way far away, another level. You are exaggerating this, and this is wrong. To the Muslims, the women, that we have a high status in Islam. Allah is so fair. Remember, Allah is the fairest judge, that he would never put us or, place us any lesser. So we are equally important. So for those brothers out there who think you are, of course, you're the kings and everyone knows that. But remember, a king I can only get married to a king. So let's just, all that is needed is to play our roles in the right manner. Okay? In order not to get our empires fall down. Because eventually, if you're a king and you are misusing your roles, it's going to fall down. Your empire will fall down eventually. And you are the queen and you misuse your roles, trust me, there will be no king anymore. And so eventually, everything will perish. Okay? So, my dear ones, yes, do men really know what they want? What do men really want? Or what men want? I'm telling you, I'm also confused over what men want. But one thing that I want to leave with my beloved sisters is that, first of all, we should take care of our sweet bubbles. Yes, these are our precious gifts from Allah. Okay? We actually try to understand human beings. And not whoever wanted to be married is married. So let's not take this for granted. Let's love them. Love them. I said, let's love our husbands. But we should not forget to love ourselves. This love begins from you. Sometimes we call for these men to take us. Forget about ourselves. We get fidgetive. Yes, we fidget a lot. Remember, too much of everything is always bad. We forget to give ourselves space and time to breathe, to take good care of ourselves. Remember, these men, you should look good. No less, no more. You have to keep in shape like a model. You have to look like a woman and yet think like a man. You have to look young like sweet 16. So, my beloved sisters, how will you do this if you don't love yourself? If you forget about yourself? We put it out. Remember, too much of everything is bad. When you love a man that way, too much to die, that means you are going to develop nagging, traits. I mean, you will eventually be a man. You will want to know what happens with him, when, how, why. SubhanAllah, all the little bits of everything from A to Z. You will want to know all the details, which is unhealthy. You will find out who is calling, how, why, what time are they calling, which is unhealthy. I mean, it's your piece you're taking. You will want to spy on him 24/7. You are forgetting about yourself to take good care of yourself, to look good. You have to find the cream that suits you, right? You have to get the good perfumes because you have to smell good. You have to take good care of your hair. You also need to be nurtured. Your children. Take good care of him. Love him. Love him. I said love him, but do not forget to love yourself. So, my beloved sisters, yes, let's learn to love ourselves and let's learn not to love to die. Okay? It's loving to die. Get some, you become grumpy, you become a spy, too much of everything is always bad, and it will eventually creating some uncomfortable traits. These men sometimes need space, something that we don't understand. They need space, they want to be on their own. He needs to go out and figure out things on his own. And equally, like the boys, they're out. They just want to hang out alone, just men. They talk men issues, something that we do not know. And so all we think is that when we get married, yes, you are part of him, but it does not mean that you have to be part of him 24/7. Like you be clinged on his clothes like a soft pin. He needs space. As much as you need space as well. Yes, sometimes you need to figure out things on your own. You have to be smart. I told you, look like a woman but think like a man. Men want smart women. Okay, so my beloved sisters, it might be, I'm just trying to see what really gets these men to take us for granted. Yeah, sometimes we pull in those disparate vibes. They see it. We show them that they are our air that we breathe. Like we can't survive without them. I'm not saying pull on the pride and prove to him that you can survive without him. But sisters, please, we can do better than that. Yes, we can. Being too clinged onto him does not guarantee you his, his, destroys things. Sometimes we need to leave the puzzle play itself. So, my beloved sisters, yes, the question is, what do men really want? Do even men know what they want? Yes, some men know what they want. I told you, there are those confused ones. There are those who know what they want. There are those who do not know what they want. And there are those who are simply players. They find their pleasure in just playing around with women. And marrying and divorcing is the order of the day. And trust me, my beloved sister, it's so hard to escape a player. He will do just anything to have you. And when he gets you, that's when he will think, good enough. That's when he will jump onto someone else, and then he will divorce you within no minute, within a blink of an eye. divorcing is just by the tips of their fingers. So let's watch out. Credits go out to the good man. Allahu Akbar. My beloved sister, if you are blessed with a good man, please do not take him for granted. This is like winning a lottery. But they are not so easy to get, my beloved sisters. I know sisters know what I'm talking about when I talk about some men being good. Actually, some sisters say that never or they never exist a good man. But yes, there are good men. Yes. Allah has it all, my beloved sisters. It's all about praying to Him. Remember, good things are never gotten on a silver plate. We have to pray. We have to pray. Tahajjud your marriage. Wake up and pray to Allah. Cry to Allah for this partner. You're not just going to get someone as good as is the fairest judge. Let's lower our expectations. We expect too much. The demands are way so high, we forget that these are creatures. These are some of the things that, we do, pull on the desperate vibes, and the men get tired. Men do not want pressure. They do not want to be nagged. And this is one of the traits that we women have. We want, when we ask a question, it should be answered there and then. We don't give them time to, think about it or to, get explanations. We want it there and then. We react before thinking. When your man delays outside, if actually to you, yes, my beloved sister Rania Raya, sphere, yes, it never misses out. So tahajjud it. Wake up. Cry to Allah. You're only praying for one man in this dunya, and Allah has thousands, billions, trillions of men out there. And it's just a matter of just one like this, Ya Allah. You know me much more than I know myself because no one else created me but you. Please suit me, get me that man who is compatible to me. For Allah is so merciful. Allah does wonders, and trust me, yes, He will grant you a good man. And when He does grant you a good man, please do not expect too much. Let's stop wanting what we watch in telenovelas in reality. These are just soap operas. Eventually, I mean, they actually have to act what we will want, things to impress us, things to keep us wanting to watch this more and more. But in actual sense, if you ever sat down and thought about some things, they're not real. So we watch more of the telenovelas and we expect our men to be like, yes, credits go out to those good men. May Allah bless you, Ya Rabbi. And for my other brothers who are confused, who are players, who do not know what they want, subhanAllah, please sort yourselves out. Women are tired of stressing. Women are tired of, you know, we love you too much that we get, thinking too much, we stress out, but that is equally our problem and that is equally our mistake. Love them because yes, these are our sweet boo-boos. These are our warrior kings. These are our better halves. We're entitled to love them, but please don't forget to love yourself. This matters a lot. Okay? Remember, taking us for granted. Yes, we create this in them that we lose, the value. He actually sees he's your heir. I'm not saying pull all the pride, no, but please just play your roles in the right way, in the right manner. Okay? So much of everything is always bad. And so, my beloved sisters, Bismillah, we should stop generalizing. Yes, Alhamdulillah. Let's not generalize. Yes, as much as we think all men are the same, no, not all men are the same. There are some good men out there. All it takes is for us to know our roles. Just know what to do, how, when to do it. Pray to Allah about him if he's that monster, if he is that complicated man who is too hard to be impressed, who does not appreciate, who isn't grateful. Please pray to Allah. Tahajjud this man. Yes, that's what I should say. Fast. I told you. There are no good things that are gotten on the just the silver plate. So you have to pray hard. You have to work hard for this. And my beloved ones, I do love you all for the sake of Allah. Remember, this is Ashuurah Mutale. My name is Ashuurah Mutale. Remember, this is a show that helps us become better people. What should we do? When? How? So many people out there going through difficulties, so many situations, so many impossible situations. And please don't you forget to share this video, because who knows who it might land on. This might land on someone who needed it most, who needed it right now. Please share the video, like the video, leave your pieces of advice are so welcome. Please get in my inbox and just talk to me just about anything, and ask me just about anything. I will do all that I can in my ability, alhamdulillah, in my power, alhamdulillah, in any way that Allah will enable me to. Remember, Allah does what Allah wants, with whom Allah wants, where Allah wants, and when Allah wants. Don't let yourself stress out there. Don't tear your hair off. Do not hang. Don't feel like it's the end of it all. Do not lose hope in Allah Tabaraka Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. He is the Almighty. He's the only God who never gives up. He never lets go. He never fails. He's always there for us. All we need is to place our love, our hope, faith and trust in Allah. I do love you all for the sake of Allah. Please always keep around to see what's coming next. And may Allah enable us be here again when we are still among the servants of His that love Him and worship Him. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.